Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to episode 7. Episode 7 of ASKA. Today is the day where we're going to be going and fighting the bosses. So we've been preparing for this. We've kind of got everything here done. We're upgrading our barracks and our archery range over there. We're doing our defences as well, making sure we've got our tier 2 walls. Aside from that, everything has been built. Everything is now complete. We've got all of our roads done, all of our buildings are upgraded, everything's done. Everything's working well. There's a couple of little small things that we can tweak. A few things that we can repair and upgrade, for example, because buildings over time will need repairing. But that's stuff that the builders will do, and I don't need to really worry about that. The other thing that we can do as well now is we can upgrade to an improved metalworker. But for that, we must first, to do the improved metalworker, which is going to make tier 4 items, we must first do the improved bloomery. So we're going to do that first. So we're going to come over to here, do the bloomery, and that's this one. And we're going to upgrade this, and we're just going to leave it so that can do its thing. We're also, whilst we're here, do the upgraded coal maker. And we're just going to make sure these are all just working in the background. There's nothing we really need to worry about here in terms of, like, we're not rushing or needing anything. This is just nice to have. And yeah, so the carpentry's all done. Everything's there. Items are good. So we're going to let the little side paths and little things that we're making, that's going to happen in the background. Everything else is just going to chill in the background. But otherwise, everything's done. Everyone's here. We've got some more villagers that are joining us. So we're just going to get the next one ready. And then we're going to head out. And because it's morning, we want to go in the morning. The reason we don't go at night is because if there's a blood moon and we've got to deal with that. So in the morning, we know what's happening. So let's go to our chieftain's house. And what we're going to do now is we're going to bring our party in. We're going to bring freeing from the barracks. Okay, so the ones from the barracks, we're going to bring those in first. So we've got the 3 of those. And away we go. So we'll come out the side here. Now what I tend to like to do when I'm moving around is make sure, one, that everyone follows me. And they've got the right gear and it all set. But otherwise, set them to work full time. Right, so we've got crude iron battle axes. They've even got bows on them. This one's actually got a hammer as well. They've obviously had a different job, so I'll just take that one off of them. That one's just got a bow as well. But they've got shields as well now, which is pretty cool. So this has got... and these are tools we don't need here. So one with a shield, one without. This one, little shield. Get rid of those basic tools. But swords, shields, weapons, nice. We're all good to go. All right, let's go do this first fight. So there's 4 to choose from. Looking at the map, there's 4 fights we need to do. We need to do Wolfenden. We need to do the right shipwreck. We need to do Drogerfield. And we need to do the large cemetery. Large cemetery is this one down here. There's actually 2, but yeah. That Wolfenden looks like it's been done, but we never did it. So that's weird. So we're going to come over here. We're not going to do the... Well, we can do the Wolfenden first, but we're going to go over to the... We're going to start over here. We're going to go to the right, to the shipwreck. So that will be our first fight. Again, I've said this from the start, and I'll keep saying it. Bow and arrow. Bow and arrow, practicing, learning, getting good with your bow and arrow. That really is key to leveling that up. I have not done that. So I'm going to regret that when I come to fight the final boss. Also, in terms of armor, just look what I'm wearing. I've got a leather helmet on. I've got a thick linen gamson. And we can make better items for our soldiers, and we should do that. But for now, we're going to start off with this fight. And so in order to summon the boss, what we first need to do, take out everyone that's around. So we'll come up to these guys. These are super simple, just 2 hits. Still got the corpses from last time. And here come our guys. Finally around to fight with us. Then we need to take these out. And if we take out one of these, as before, I'm going to just take these wisps out as well. There's like 4 wisps now. Nice. All right, here he is. Here is the boss. Oh. not even messing about, taking me straight out there. So we're going to take him down. We're going to try and do as much damage as we can, try and stun him. It should be quite easy with everyone fighting him. And that's it. We've killed him. That's it. The boss is down. And this is how easy it is now to be able to do these when we're doing it with a team. So we're going to skin the boss, because when we do that, and it's unfortunate he's actually under a rock, but he's going to drop all of these items. So not only are we going to get the Jotun blood that we want, we're going to get metal scraps, loads of other parts that we can pick up. We're going to get this. And this here is the water artifact. We pick that up and have a look. The water artifact is what allows us to create. It's a unique artifact, and it'll allow us to construct a rune stone. And so we're just going to go ahead and harvest everybody else. In fact, we can tell them. Oh, they haven't got knives on them, so they can't do that. But we'll go ahead and do that. And the reason we're going to do this is because we could get more rune stones from these guys. Like so. So now this area is done. They will not spawn anymore. Let's just finish these off. We'll claim as many of these bodies as we can see at least. Okay, all good. On to the next one. So now we're going to go and do the Wolfer Den. We'll do exactly the same thing. We wanted to see how this one went first. We also need to look at how everyone's health is. So at the moment, everyone's health is a little bit... they're struggling a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to head back. We'll just take this guy out. And we're going to again heal up. And then we're going to come back and do the walls. We don't want to do the walls now because people have got low health. All good. And we can also construct our new item. But Alice is almost dead. So Alice took a lot of damage there. Alva and Ella seem to be okay. And if we run back... I mean, if we dismiss them, they'll go and heal up anyway. Or we can just head back. And we can request the party all heal together. That's what we're going to go and do. We'll do some fishing later as well, just to catch ourselves a fish. Otherwise, we are all good. Need to put paths in the back here. We can do that later as well. Call in our next person. Get the next one lined up, ready to go, and we are going to go and heal. So we're going to heal the party, and we're going to lay down. So we're bringing new people in as well, which is important. We're going to try and go to that 40 villager mark today. The good news is that's us healed. Here come the party. So now everyone can go and heal. Good. Once they're good, we'll go back out again. We'll do the next fight. Alright, Alice is getting healed. Alva as well. All good. Just waiting for the next to heal. They're actually not sitting down when they should be, which is a bit strange, but okay, we're going to go out anyway. We'll go like this, it's fine. So now heading for the next fight over here. We're going to go and clear the walls first. Now we'll run over and do that ahead because that will hopefully give the team a chance to catch up. then we'll get ready to fight the boss. This is probably one of the harder ones to fight. Okay, there's the first howl. Okay, there's another one over here. There's two here. Okay, I think that's all of them. So, as before, we'll just take these out. Now, we could have heals on us at this point, and we should start making heals. But because we've got the team with us, it's actually quite... Oh, there is another one. Good. Now, we are missing one of our team members who's just coming in now. So, here we go. We're going to try and hopefully not get anyone killed. And as soon as it spawns in, we're just going to go for the kill. So as soon as we see that health bar, that's it. Alright, I'm going to try our best to get Femma down. There we go, that's one down, and now we've got to do the wolves that spawn with it. And there we go. Second boss down. That is Fenrir. Let's do the harvest. At this point, everyone else can go and heal, so we're just going to dismiss them from the party because we're done. There's nothing else to do here now. We're good. Now, we do have a bleed at the moment, which means we're taking damage over time. Hopefully everyone else is okay and they don't die. Alright. So now we've picked up that, and the main one we want is that earth artifact. We've got loads of other stuff with this as well. In fact, we can't actually pick anything up because we're so full. We're going to have to drop off all of these trashy items that we don't want. They're just worthless now. So we'll get rid of those. Everything else is kind of important to us. So much leather hide, leather scraps. Helps. And also we've got all of these to harvest as well. Alright, that is 2 of the 4 bosses done. We'll get a good night's sleep, and then in the morning, when everyone's well rested and healed up, we'll go out and we'll do the other 2. Now, knowing what we're doing for the next 2, these 2 were kind of flesh... you had like the whites, which were flesh-based, and these are obviously animals. And so using the axe was best on these. We're actually going to switch this up now and choose different items. And the reason for that is because you want to use the items that are going to best serve you. Also, you want to kind of look at buffs and things that you can get. We just come straight into this unprepared. And I did that on purpose because I wanted to show you that it's not difficult to be able to do this. But if you do struggle, if you find it's a bit harder, then there are other things you can do. So this now says the wolf and den was cleared. And if I look on the map now, as you'll see, like the other one now, these are now greyed out. Which means these aren't going to cause any problems anymore. As a result, what I'm going to go and do is I'm going to go and clear a skeleton camp. Now, I could actually go and clear this on my own, but the reason I'm going to go and clear it is because they keep attacking our... It's this one, just here. There is another wolf den there. We're going to head to that Droger field. So we're going to clear this, and then go up to clear this. Now, I can do these two on my own. But I'm going to do it with the team, because if we do this tomorrow, so this will be tomorrow's one, will be the small cemetery, which isn't the main one, because we have to go to the big cemetery. We do have to head down here. So this is going to be small cemetery just to clear it. We'll do the other wolf den because it's on the way through, and then we're going to do the Droger field. Let me first go back and drop all of my stuff off that I need. So food buffs, being able to eat, being well rested, so sleeping. All of these things give you buffs. And they are going to help you massively in fights. The other thing that we can do is put down these rune stones, and that's another thing that's going to be able to help us in fights. What's this person need? Starving. Okay, so we need food. Let me have a look at what the food issue is. Yeah, 3 people are unhappy. That's got to be a food issue. Someone's also homeless. I don't know why, so got to figure out what's going on with these beds. All right, figure that issue out. Need some eggs and berries for cooking. Okay. Well, we know we've got all of the fields that we're working on, so all of that is coming. I've got loads of eggs. Why are those eggs not getting made or sent over here? It should be. So there is loads of food. Hold on, do we have 2 cooks? We do have 2 cooks here. Don't know what's wrong with the cook. We'll have to have a look into that. We can put another gatherer in here. We've got 1 in already. We can put a second one in who's a builder. 2 people that are homeless that I need to sort out and fix. So I'll do that quickly. Otherwise, I think we're all good. I need some wild eggs and berries for cooking. Well, you've got eggs. You've got so many eggs. So it's actually just berries that you want. But it looks like we are definitely struggling food-wise. And so having 2 people here that are working. Okay, we've got 1 who is... Let me see what they're struggling with. There shouldn't be a problem with this cookhouse. 1 on day, 1 on night shift, working together. What are you doing in here? I mean, they are cooking now, so that's good. All right. Got some items on them there. I don't know what they are. All right. Something to deal with later. Let's put in these runes, because that's the next thing we want to do. And I'm going to put them... Let's have a look up here. I kind of wanted to put them under the willow tree here, but I don't think they're going to fit. Let's see if we can get them built. So magic, we can do the earth runestone, so we can get that in. Oh no, look, we can do this, so it will fit. So that can go in there. That's the earth. Next one we can do is the water. Yeah, that one will go as well. It's pretty cool. See if we can... put that one in there. So there's going to be the 2. And then we'll get the other 2 in as well afterwards. You can put them kind of wherever you want them, but I like to leave them in the accommodation. All right, let's get some healing. Then we need to get some thatch and some sticks. Just make up a couple of extra beds. Get the next person to come and join us so they can help out as well. We'll go for this person. And we've got all of this from before, so we have loads of these. There's nothing left to update here. So we are completely done at this stage. Again, we just need to change our weapons that we're going to use, ideally. I mean, we don't need to, but we kind of should. What do you need? I couldn't find any beetroot, cabbage. Okay, so there's things you can't find. We understand. That's okay. What am I dropping off here? I've got pelts. I'll put them all into here. And the leather as well. That's good. On the other side, drop off all of that. We have a bit of coal and we've got some metal scraps. So another little building that we do need to make, or we should make, is going to be the metal parts collector. This is like a tiny little building. We're going to put this just down here. All this basically means is that anyone that's got tools and things like that, they bring them back here, and then this will fix them up. I've got nothing to go in there. This is where all of the iron ore is going to go. We can put the metal parts in there as well. And we've got some coal storage. Put that in there. And we're good. Got everything we need. Now I want us to be able to make some armor, but I need to bring someone in here to do this. Got 4 builders. I don't want to keep them as builders at the moment because we've got a lot of stuff going on the outskirts. But yeah, I definitely want to be able to make more armor, especially for the people that are going to be coming with us. I want to make sure they've all got the same gear. So to craft, looking at this and what it's going to need, it's going to need 10 pelts, well 10 linen, sorry, 10 linen and 6 linen threads. So we're just going to go 10 and 10. So in here, viewing the tasks, we want to make sure we've always got 10 and 10. Good. And that's obviously after everything else has been made. And we've got one of everything else. Which at the moment, to be fair, we kind of have. We don't need anything else. That's being made. That's good. We've got some rope. That's good. We've got the crawler sacks. We're not using those yet. But it's good to know we've got those as well. Yep, I know they're struggling with berries. We've got the thatch that we need. Then we need to look at these as well. Get these ready. And then the last thing we're going to have here is going to be things like the lights and things like that. There's no thatch at the moment. It's all being picked up. So it looks like we're going to have to go a little bit further out to pick some up. We'll do that now. I think we probably have some if I have a look. Thatch being stored. No, maybe I was wrong. I don't think we have any thatch. And looking at food as well. Really struggling with food at the moment. We've got no raw meat or anything like that. I'll have to check out the hunters and see what they're doing. The builders are working though, and that is good news. There we go, got enough thatch now. Alright, let's get another bed. And then it should, well, it's going to be morning, so then it should be time to go out again. Oh, I haven't set the tools up at the moment. I mean, I'm actually not going to right now. I'll do the tools if we run into trouble. Like the upgraded weapons and the upgraded armor and things like that. At the moment, I'll keep going like this until we run into a problem. And then I'll kind of deal with it as and when I have to. I'll get those 2 beds made as well. Nice. Right, these are stage 1 of 3s. So 8 large stones needed for that one. We're not going to deal with that though. We're going to instead head out. So come back over to here. Grab our 3 people. They're now with us again. All rested, all healthy. They've got everything they need. Let's go for our next fight. So we're going to do the skeletons first. That's just over here. Now again, hammers as a weapon, warhammer, is going to be the best one to bring for skeletons. And there we go, I can hear them coming through. Nice and easy. Good. All right, coming through. Let's have a look. Is there anyone else? Now, this only has one because it's not a real main boss. It's kind of a mini boss. But before I do this boss, I'm going to go and just clear the area. All good. Right, this is going to be a kind of a mini necromancer. Oh, before we do. There we go. All right, so again, as always, I'm going to wait right underneath it. So looking for where it kind of spawns, which is here. We're going to get everyone to stand right here. And as soon as it spawns, we're just going to start attacking it. As soon as the health bar comes up. Now, hold on, is there 2? Oh, there is 2 for this one. This one's only a mini boss, though, not a main boss, so... I thought it was only 1. Alright, mini necromancer, here we go. You can start hitting it straight away. Done. Now you're not going to get much from this one. But again, definitely want to be using a hammer to do the best amount of damage. We do get some blood out of this though, which is nice. And a small stone. Alright, that's now cleared. Because this has been cleared, these skeletons will no longer attack anyone, which is lovely. These small stones and some, always take the metal because that's good because you can break that down. It's kind of like ore. Now there's another wall for them we need to go and do. So we're going to do that real quick. But yeah, that's all good. And the wall for them we're going to go and do in question is this one here. Alright, this one's going to be exactly the same as before. I'm using the wrong tool. I'm going to let them deal with this. And I'm going to get them. There's another one there to fight. Here he comes. Alright. So we already know what this fight is and how to do it. We do have a bleed going on there, so we need to fix that up. But so you get it down to 50%. It spawns in 4 more wolves. We need to get right on top of the fight. Why I kind of sit here like this. Have to be able to take this femur out. Okay, that's done. The other one's actually stuck up top there. Perfect. All right, and now we can dismiss the party. Everyone can go and heal and sort themselves out. They can all head back, do what they need to do. I can harvest all of this. Now, I could load all of them up with all of the gear that I need them to take back, but I'm not going to do that. We do get ourselves another artifact. Got 2 now. You can only make 1 magic statue, but you can use artifacts in decorations. So that's good to know. Let's get all this harvested. Oh, okay, so we've got to go and get a new skinning knife. Fair enough. Well, look, we'll just pick up a few bits that we can here. This is all going to be used for, especially for like things like the pelts and the leather scraps. Really important because that's the leather hides. That's the stuff that we're going to be using to make better armor and things like that. Also, just while I'm here, it's always worth picking these up. And that's us done for today in terms of in the game day, because I want to get them to go heal, rest, sort themselves out. We'll do the same. Just a quick reset, and then we'll come out and do the Drogers. Now, the Droger field going to be slightly different. We should take pickaxes for them, because they are made of stone, which means they're susceptible to a pickaxe. So again, when you're looking at the weapon to craft, you want to pick something that's kind of going to help you when you're fight, depending on what you're fighting. Let me just grab this. Now, I want to grab these not only because I want these blue stones, but I need the small stones so I can finish off the paths and the roads that I've got. Remember, I need to make a path up to the mine as well. We haven't done that yet. That's another thing to work on. Alright, there's actually one more here which looks like a big one. Oh, there's loads actually, but... Oh no, that's a small one. I'm going to leave that. I'm just not going to bother at the moment. I'll get the big one here, and then we'll just head straight back. So far, so good. Now, we also need to find a location of the main boss, and we don't know where that is yet on this map. But we've still got 2 more to fight. We're not done yet. The Droger field is obviously the next typical one that we're going to go for, which is over here. And then we know we need to come down. We can ignore large spiders, nothing there. We can come down and do this large cemetery. We have to try and find where the main boss is. But we have to craft as well all 4 of the runes. So... in order to show you that in the magic here, if we go to the Stone Jotun Temple, which is what we want to make, we must defeat Stone Jotun and get the Jotun blood from him, obviously. But for that, we must do the air, earth, water, and fire. So if we check those out, the fire one, we have to defeat Joel Bayman. So looking at who we have to kill, only one building type is allowed here. We must defeat the Great Necromancer Skeletrol. And this one's done as well. It's just Femra. So we've got Femra, Joel, they're both done. We just did like a mini Skeletrol. We've got to do a main one. The fences are starting to go up as well, which looks nice. So we're just going to do a quick heal. Bring the next person in. Make sure they've got somewhere to sleep. We might actually be able to get out today. Let's have a quick look. I might be able to go straight back out and do the Droger field. That might be all right. Let's have a look and see how my squad's doing. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, let's just go straight out. We can do that now. Bring the next person in. Now I've got loads of stuff on me, so I'm just going to deposit all of that so I haven't got anything on me anymore. Come and dump some. That's all full. That's crazy. That one's almost full. I've got to do my iron knife as well. Let me don't even know what that's going to need. So rather than messing about, I think what I'll do is I'll just come and pick up my tools that I want. So so there's the war hammer, obviously, as we mentioned. We're not going to use the war hammer, although that is a good tool to use. We've got that there as well, and we've got the iron battle axe there. So yeah, deciding what we want to use to fight with. I'm just going to pick up that. And then in terms of crafting, if we come down to weapons, tier 4 items, and we've also got reforged items as well, which we're going to look at in the near future. So I believe all of these upgrades are working. This one's kind of underway, so we're going to leave that. We'll leave it on there. 4 people are unhappy. I think there's definitely a food issue going on. I need a second cookhouse maybe. But the foragers are also telling me they're struggling. So we can... Oh, there is food there now. We can definitely go and sort that out. Figure out why there's an issue with food. Maybe go and just create some more. It says there's 12 in there, but there should be 2 more extra beds, right? We need to get these extensions done as well. So I'm just going to pin this, because that's important to have done. All right. Let's go out. We'll leave everything else there. We'll head out. So I need to get everyone healed before we do that. They haven't healed yet, so we're going to heal the party. Check what they're on the map. They're all coming over here, so they're all here now. It's good. Get them all to lay down. All right. They kind of struggle to heal themselves, which is a little bit annoying. All right, there's one sitting down. Is she going to get healed? No. Yeah, they're kind of bugging out. For some reason, they're just not going to lay down. Oh, no, they are. Oh, there you go. So you have to get them to lay down. If you say heal party, it doesn't seem to work. If you do lay down, it's okay. Right, good. So there's 2 healed. And we're good to go. Now, the 2 things that I'm looking at here that are the most important is the health and then the tiredness bar as well. How tired are they? So we're okay at the moment, so we're going to head out to this Droga field. Now, the problem we might have here is very, very possible to get a blood moon. So I don't like doing this and going out at night. It's not ideal. Definitely not recommended. Drogas there that we've had to fight with in the past. So I'm going to stay a little bit close at the moment, just because if a blood moon comes up, I have to be able to deal with it. happens normally, it would happen by maybe 10, 11, I think it is. We should be alright. We can put archers now as the new people are joining. We can put archers up. We can put defenders up. We've already got the military there. We need to make sure we've got enough people on day and night shift, so we're splitting it evenly. We need to make sure that half the day and half the night are part of the military force. We need to make sure we've got constant support with archers. We need to put more archer towers up. So, and we need to have, there we do. I knew that was going to come. I had a feeling tonight was the night. I also have a feeling that if you're far away from the base, it comes as well. So we have to go back and defend that. Oh, we have no other options. We can't leave that. So I'm just checking where we're going over here. Now the good news is we've got our team of warriors with us, so they're going to help us to fight. Our sled is under attack. Not quite sure how they're attacking our sled, but we'll get back as quick as we can. There you go, they're at our front gate now, you can see them. Done. Is anybody inside? I don't think so. Oh, the sled's there, so they come straight through the gate because the gate was open. That makes sense, we'll just shut the gate up. Alright, that was pretty easy. Nobody else here at the moment. Here they come, next round. I've just realised our people aren't here. And the reason our people aren't here is because it's now night time, so they're technically sleeping. And not really doing that much damage to us, which is good. And we could disband our troops, because I don't actually know where they are. They should be resting. We'll just dismiss them from now, because then they will go and sleep. Alright, let's go and finish off the next wave. Again, we can put archers up here as well. Especially if they're just builders now. We'll stick an archer up there so there's always someone on the watchtower. Also looking at where the portal is. This is the portal here. This is typically the direction that the attack should come from. Now that the portal's here, is typically where they will spawn from. So the invaders that are coming in. Oh, he's got his cart with him, he's good. Now we should see another attack. We'll have to wait for it, but there should be another wave. And because it's year 2 now and we've got so many people, it should start getting a bit harder as well. But again, we'll wait for the final attack before we head out and do the Droga field. Here it comes. So just seeing what we're dealing with. So we'll just take these out. It won't take long to kill these guys. There's a few of them coming through. Easy to get the attacks attacks on these guys. We've also got the archer that's here as well, which is good. And that's it, we're done. We'll wait for the morning. And the good news about these is we're getting the stones that we need as well, because those stones are going to help us with the runes that we need to build. Cool. Okay, everything there is done. We're good. We'll grab some food. We'll get our buff. We can go and get a well-rested buff as well, so we've got that. I'm going to call the next person in as well. Let's check. Nice. All right, so doesn't really matter who we're bringing. We're just gonna pick one. Thatch. Definitely need some thatch from that. I think we're going to use the bark because this is now getting full. So we've got full bark. Which means I can fill this up. Use that to make more rope. So we've got some rope. But I need the fibers. The fibers are the ones that are causing us the most problem at the moment. We need to get more beds in here. And that one's just a thatch issue. So, yeah, we can do that. Let's go drop this tool off. So with the things like the tools, we'll just put them into the basket, into the metalworks here. So into here. And then they'll be able to build that for us. That's good. We don't need that. We'll keep everything else. We're good. All right. We don't actually need the torches either. So I guess we can just leave those behind for now because we have so many of them. Don't need a smoker horn on me. I don't actually need a road maker on me either, but I'll take it. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm actually not using the bow and arrow even though I should be. Although we will keep that on us. Water, obviously. So we've got our weapon. Got our basic tools that we're using. Knife. Good. All right. That works. All right, let's get ready to head out again. So just making sure we've got everybody ready and we're good to go. Let's eat some food, get our buffs. Food seems to be okay now, so whatever the problems we had before with that seems to be fixed. Now, if we lay down for just a few moments, we will get the well-rested buff. There we go. So now we're fully energized. We have strength increase, although that is about to run out. We are well hydrated. We're well fed. And we have... There we go. Everything that we need energized as well. So we're good to go. So let's head out. We've grab the team and we'll go straight to the Droga field. They are also all rested. They all have full health. All good to go. Now, depending on how the Droga field goes, we can either come back and reset for the final battle, or we can head straight on to do the Skeletroll as well. And that will be all 4 of the mini bosses done, which was all we had to do today. That was our objective. So past the cemetery, past the Wolford Den that we've done. Over here. Now we're going to go and clear out the Droga field first. Make sure that we've done that before we summon the boss. So we can run ahead. By the time we get there and do that, they will have caught up. Now we're also going to have started to lose some of our buffs, so we want to make sure that we're effective in doing this. Sometimes it's good to be able to eat and take some food just before the battles. Alright, here we are. So we've got to find these guys. They'll break. Alright, there's those 2 down. Let's go and find some more. We've also got the opportunity to try and do our bow and arrow skills while we're here. But that seems pretty good. I think we've cleared most of this out. There's one here. Okay, we're good. Nice and easy. Let's go and summon in the boss. So in the middle section. The second part of it, which will be here. There's actually another one here that I didn't see. I'm going to take this one out first. And there's actually 2 more. I didn't see these either, so we'll just grab these. Easiest way to attack these is before they get their tools out, before they get the sword or whatever weapon they're using. Okay, back to the middle section. We attack this. And exactly like we've done before, we just come and stand underneath him as soon as he spawns in. We start attacking him. He's only just got his sword out. Now he's going to roll away. We should be able to get a stun off on him. No, we didn't get a stun off on him, but we did manage to kill him, and that's the main thing. We're actually in a good position right now, so we're going to go and harvest this. And because of the way we are, we're going to head straight on to the next objective. So the blood, the metal scraps, and that was the one we're looking for, the fire artifact that we see there. We just grab that. Now we can come back and clear everything else out later. And right now we are going to head down. And we're going to go for... Doesn't really matter which one we go for. We're going to go for this one here. This person needs help. They're starving. They've got food. They're okay at the moment, but they are. Gonna need food at some point, so we can just keep an eye out for some food. Pick it up as we go. For that we can do eggs. Again, if we needed to, we can pick up garlics, we can pick up onions, anything that's going to heal us in case we need it. We'll always do that. And all of their health looks good. Who's starving? So this one's hungry. So we'll just swap the eggs over there. They can eat. Going to make sure we clear all of these items out. Just making sure we've got nothing else but our onions and our garlic. And we're actually going to start to heal up a little bit as well. All good. Now we could cook up some onion soup. That's going to help us to heal quicker. We can also make sure we've got stacks of these. And we kind of want to do that for the big boss when we go into the last fight. We're already farming stacks of these anyway, so they should be ready soon. We're going to pick this up on the way through because always good to have it. And everyone's got pretty good health. If we look at our team, Alice obviously has taken more of a hit than anyone else. We're good. So now we're just going to run straight through here. Kind of ignoring everything else at this stage. There's nothing else we need to do right now. Objective-wise, obviously the defense is important. We'll carry on working on that. Training up, carrying on through the completion side of things, that's important. But we want to get this part done first. Before we prepare for the final battle. The final battle, we can do it now. It is possible. It's harder because we're not really trained. We don't have the right gear. So it is better just to get the final gear, work on the tier 4 items, make sure everyone's kitted out, make sure everyone's leveled up, and then come to attack that final boss. You'll be in a much better position if you do that. With that being said, we're going to do this today. Hopefully we don't lose anybody. Then we're going to go back and prepare, spend a good hour preparing, getting ready, and then tomorrow will be the final boss. I hope you've enjoyed the series. I've tried to keep it moving throughout. There's been a couple of episodes where it's been more just efficiency based, but as you can see, even just working efficiently at this, it's still 10 to 20 hours of gameplay. And there's another wolf den we've just found. We're just going to run straight through this. We're not actually going to fight here. I say that. I don't want them to get caught up, so... But we're not going to clear it out, is what I mean. Okay. Here we are. So as before, we're going to clear it out like we did. We'll just kite them towards us. Working our way around the outside, taking out the skeletons the best we can. This one's going to have a bow and arrow. Don't know what this one's doing. I don't think he knows either, but now he's dead. That's all good. Another one over here. 2 actually that I can see, so 1 behind. With a big sword. Just let them do their big swing. I think that's pretty much all of them. Oh, Alice is in some trouble there. So I don't actually know what happened to Alice. We can go for some heals there for Alice. Hopefully that will help. We can also just send Alice home. Alice is in a bit of a bad way. I wasn't sure if there was anyone left to fight, but they must have been because there's been an attack going on. So, okay. We can try and do this without Alice. Chances are if Alice stays, Alice is going to die. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we are going to... we'll take this. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to remove Alice from the party. That's it. And then we'll just do this with the 3 of us. Alright, that's half of it done. Here's the other half. Alright. The boss. The last one. The Necromancer. Now, Necromancer is a difficult one with an AoE spell. So we're going to have to work really hard at the start here. I'm actually going to take a heal already. This is the great one. And as you can see, they move. The AoE is really, really painful. Alright, Alva's dead already. We're going to heal up. As you can see, taking a lot of damage right now. One more hit. And it's it. We've done it. So that was oh, I say we've done it. We're not done yet. Done. Alright, we need to harvest this. We lost 1. Which is sad, but at the same time, for the 4 battles that we did, and if we had all 3 of us at full health, we would have been totally fine there. But we got the air artifact, was the one that we needed, so all done. And yeah, we're good. But we can go back and resurrect the person we just lost, that's okay. And we can also harvest all of this. We need to heal up ourselves. So we'll go back to do that. We'll build out all the artifacts. We've got those. Oh, look, this one's just dropped a Droga sword, so we're going to pick that up. We can study these items later. So if you have the items with the kind of blue background on them, yeah, we can study those later. I'm going to just drop some stuff off in here, like so. I'm also then going to dismiss, so she can go home and heal up. I'll pick up the rest of the stuff that we need. And this was all of the gear that got dropped. As you can see, there's going to be quite a lot of stuff here, including weapons, clothes. We'll just pick all of this up. And unfortunately, yeah, our first casualty. But we are now good to go. We can head back. Make sure we heal up on the way back. So we're going to as we go back. Now we need to actually find where the boss is. We don't know yet. We haven't found the boss. And so that's going to take a bit of work as well. So we'll go and do that now. We'll go find a boss. We'll heal up. We'll head back. We'll respawn the one that died. They will obviously lose some stats. All right. We're good. And we'll grab some of these as well. Well, until we broke that, that is. Okay, let's go. So I'm going to try here first. Let's have a look in this open space over here, see what we can find. Also looking for anything that can heal us. That looks like a bear. It is a bear. We found a bear den. That bear is not going to stop. It did. Okay, we found a bear den. That's good. That's not something we want to fight right now. Kind of good to know that's where the bear den is. Okay, let's keep going. No, that is not a good idea. I don't know what that builder is doing there. She should be going back, not following us. Right, good. This is what we want in the garlic. Right, there is another cemetery. We just discovered this one. Wait a minute. Oh, we've already discovered that one. That was the one we just found again, the second one. Okay. So having one cleared out, we know we can do that. That AoE though does some damage. So that's something we might not want to fix on for a while. Let's go to the left over here. Just looking. I think the edge over here is going to be water maybe. We'll check. No, not water. A lot of shards around here though, which is nice. And some good heals as well. So we'll pick this up. This will get us back up to full health. Now we can use the Raven for this if we go back. That looks like water. That's the beach. Okay, so yeah, haven't found the beach. Not really anywhere else we can go that way. Let's go back. just kind of head back. So we know that's as far as we can go down that way. We'll come back this way, back up to there. And again, just kind of looking around. Now we should be able to see, once we get closer, this is a nice bit of open land here to build on. Want to build a secondary location, we could do that. Now what we're looking for the final boss is going to be almost like a temple kind of location. An area, it's going to be an open area, some stones. And that's the last place that we need to visit. I don't know if it's going to be in that open area, but we're going to go and check that out. If we cut straight through the middle, then even if we don't see it on the map, we should hopefully see it. So we can run towards it. Any spires, anything like that we'll head towards. Pretty closed in at the moment though. Yep, don't think it's here. We'll have to keep looking. Maybe it's top. Maybe it's to the top left of the map. We need to go and look on the other side. Nothing really here. Can't see anything over there. Another Droga field. We're just going to run straight through this. But no, we can do exactly the same thing. Oh, there's another unexplored cave. Okay, so we are really finding a lot at the moment. Is this a wolfer den? It looks like a wolf den, but it's not. What else do we have here? Okay, nothing really else there. We'll keep going this way as far as we can. It looks like we found water again. And nothing else to this side. So this is about as far as we can go here. We can run up this side all the way back. See if there's anything to discover. I'm actually thinking though that we might want to go kind of over here. Try that side. We could try that bit there. We could try that bit there. Maybe we try this one. We've got the bear den. Found a large lake. Alright, so definitely just discovering a lot more now. We'll go back and make some ravens and we'll use those to fly out to the other side. And we'll try again. I'm going to just keep heading up this right side for now though. Okay, some open space again. I don't think there's anything else over here. But we'll go and check. Looks like possibly wolves. Yes, another wolf den. Okay, we do have another here. We haven't done this one yet, so this looks like not quite sure. This could just be ruins. Yeah, I think this is just ruins and actually nothing here. All right. Have a little wander back up this way. That is the large spire. Yep, so that's the one we've already seen, so that's fine. Okay. Time to go back. So we've got 19 days left now to our invasion as well. We do have to start thinking about that. And so we've covered a lot of the map. There's going to be a little bit down here. Looks like it's possibly something over here. We can go and look at that. This should be the one we cleared out already. Beautiful. Now we do need some thatch. We haven't really got much room for it, but we'll grab a couple of pieces at least. Alright, we'll grab a weapon as well. Just stick it in there so we can get one more bit of thatch. Alright, cool. Let's go back and start making that next bed. Need to make sure these extensions are finished. Carpentry, we'll just check what we need for that. So still some wood shafts. Okay, so that's that part. There's also that part as well, which is the other extension the other way. This one looks like it's ready to go now. We just need the parts for that. So over here now, we can actually add some more people into here now because we need these. So we'll keep like a few builders. We'll put 6 people in here. We want to make sure we've got wood shafts. So yeah, wood shafts at the top. Wood beams as well. And then wood posts. Want to make sure we've got those 3. We need to make sure we've got enough in here. So we've got We've got 3 working in here. So manage what we want them to do in terms of tasks. We definitely need to focus on hardwood logs and sticks first to fill them up. And then normal logs and normal sticks afterwards. 22 logs, 15 sticks, but then that will get all of that stuff done, so that's good. We can stick another one in here as well. And we've got 2 builders, which is good. If we stick another archer in there, then we've got 1 builder. We are going to bring a second person back. So we'll bring him back, do that. And we've got the next one that comes in, be another archer. Alright, there's our 4 runestones done, with a spare one as well. This guy needs, so we have to do this as well. Okay, let's grab some sticks. We're going to need some rope. You need hammers? You don't have any hammers? There's no hammers in here? Okay, well, these guys... I've got 2 hammers, so I'll give this guy a hammer, but... Just giving him a hammer. This guy's going to say, what does he need? I'm exhausted, need a place to sleep. Yep, I can sort that out. What are people in here going to say? What do they need? Cannot carry any more hardwood long sticks. Okay. Over here, coal storage is full. Definitely need to sort the homeless people out. That's important. We can go and do that. The clothing from the person that died, we just chuck that in here. Iron pick can come over here. We'll go for a sword now. Alright. And we said we're going to do the ravens. So to do that, we're going to make a raven altar. We'll place that over towards the start when we come in. Actually do it. Doesn't really matter where it goes, but we can do it over here. Good. So I get free thatch. We'll get some ravens. We'll go out again and we'll find the rest of the map that we haven't explored. We'll find all of this over here. I don't think there's much down here. Could be something here, but we've done most of it. But yeah, this is the area we're going to go and look for next. Before we do that though, let's get this bed made. We need to get extra beds in here as well. There's a lot of beds in here, so people aren't going to be happy. Alright, until we get the next upgrade done, that's pretty much all we can do here. Nice. No one's homeless anymore, at least. Just 3 people are unhappy. That was probably the people that were homeless a minute ago. All the paths can be finished. You're going to tell me you're exhausted. Well, you got somewhere to live now, so you're good. Alright, everyone's okay. Everyone's good. We'll let them just chill. That's good. So we want to make that. We need some rope for that. We need some sticks and some long sticks. Now, we should have sticks here with an abundance. We've got loads of long sticks, so we'll take those as well. Good. An abundance of logs. So we're going to get the builders to finish building. They're doing a lot of repair work at the moment, so the way we're going to get around that is come over here. And we're going to set this to build first. We've only got 1 builder. Okay, we'll have 2 soon. we just want to get this made. Good, that's done. Let's fly back out. So in order to use this, we have to first grab some of these. So we'll grab 5. In fact, I'm actually going to grab 10, and I'll explain why afterwards. Okay, so coming into here, opening this up. Can't do any upgrades to it or anything like that, but we can craft within it. So we do a craft. We're making a Raven Potion. Now what we're going to do with that Raven Potion is we're going to look at where we need to go, which is this way. We're going to press 4. That's going to turn us into a Raven. And we can go up or down. And you can see it doesn't actually last that long. So if it starts to go down, we need to make sure we do another one. So we press 4 again. And we can turn into another one. Making sure we don't hit a tree. Right, we are feeling raveny. So remember, that's 3 that we've used already. We only crafted 5 of these. And this is actually the problem with this. We're trying to look out as well, see what's around. But that's 4. But what we don't want to do is crash when this goes down. So when we use the next one, we're going to get a lot lower to the ground. Because this is now the last one. And so we're going to get closer to the ground so that when this does run out, we don't end up dying from fall damage. Like so. I mean, I wouldn't say it got us that far, to be honest. 5 of those, you get the idea of how quickly you can burn through them and how ineffective they are. It's also night time now, and I'm really hoping we don't get raided or have a blood moon. I forgot we do not have a pickaxe. Alright, so this is all unexplored land now. We haven't actually been this way. Any big openings, anything that's going to help us to kind of identify where to go. Anywhere we can get some elevation and we can look out. That looks like there's something here. Looks like another small cemetery. All right, still looking. Something else in front of us. No, I think that was just the trees. So still looking. Sound like a bear. What was that? Drogerfield, maybe? take it this must be another droga field up here. Yep. That looks like the water over that way. So if we keep heading down this way. We found the beach again this side. Gotta be wisps. We're not too bothered by them. We're just the reason we're coming over here as well is so we can see where the water is on the map, so we know. But that's the boundary there. All right, so the next place to look. I guess we go for this one. Nothing here. Look at that sky, by the way, looking incredible. Bit hard to see with all this long grass, but you kind of get the idea. Look at that. Yeah, looking pretty cool. All right, let's keep heading in this direction. Nothing over that side. I'm hoping there'll be a clearing in a minute, and that will give us some indication. But it could just be another cemetery. It could be another droga field. No, it looks like nothing at all. Just an open piece of land. Okay. I wonder if there's anything up here. We'll go and check this way. I don't think there's going to be anything above at the top. It could be up here. Could be something up here, maybe. We've pretty much done most of this now. So we'll do this bit. We'll come across to here. Then we'll come down to the bottom here. Then we'll head back. In the meantime, looks like these buildings are starting to get completed now. There's definitely nothing around here. That could potentially be another small cemetery. It's a large cemetery. Okay, good. Not a large one. We'll go for that one there now. Then we're going to turn it back around, head to the other section, because there's nothing else. I don't believe there's anything else here. We'll have a look in this open area and just check. Nope. Nope, we're pretty good. So again, we'll come down to here, but I'm pretty sure now what we want to do is actually head to the very bottom of the map until we hit water. We can also get the boat out if we want to. Don't forget we've got a boatyard now that we can make. Wait, what's this? Hold on. No, it's just trees. Day 38. We have one more villager to bring in as well, taking that total up to 40 that we said we wanted. We can still bring in more, but we have enough now. 40 is a good number. Alright, let's head down to the bottom here. Just drink some more water. Keep that that energized, that hydrated buff going for a little bit longer. We've done that one already. That's going to be the last cemetery, which is in front of us. So we're going to head this way instead. Again, it could be at the very start where we was. Could be in the top left. It could be something you discover and you find straight away. For us, though, it feels like we've uncovered all of the map. And it's going to be the very last place we look. Okay. Definitely looking for an open piece of land. Looks like a wolf den in front of us. Yep. Okay, hold on. What have we found here? No. Just the beach. Back into summer again now. And yeah, I think that's as far as we can come this way. So there's nothing else here. We've kind of hit the water. Meaning the fact that we haven't found anything. Okay. An aggressive wisp. Another wolferdent. Guess we can come up to this bit here. Just working on these bits of fog of war, anything that's clouded, anything now that we can uncover that might lead to a clue as to where we're going. That's a cave up there, I believe. Yep. Droga field over there, meaning no real joy. No real joy at all. Has to be over this way. given where we are, let's head back up that way. And this is at the point of the game where, as I said previously, it would be really nice if there was a better mount or way to be able to move around. Like if you could tame, there's the bear. We're not going to go and fight that bear. But if there was a way for us to be able to maybe like tame a wolf and then use it to ride around the map, just to make things quicker. The raven, I believe, was supposed to be that. It's just not effective. You don't move quick enough. And it's just too expensive for what it is. Okay. Keep an eye out here. So we've kind of already been this way. We're just going to do it again. Nothing there. Okay, get past that lake. Head into these trees, and then hopefully when we come out the other side we'll have a good vantage point, find something new. This is pretty much the only place it can be now. If we just keep doing this, going as far as we can till we hit water, turn to the kind of right, do the same again, we'll be back at the start. At that point, if we haven't found what we're looking for, I don't actually know where it'll be. Well, we're going to grab a few berries and eat them. That is a small cemetery. We have already done that one. We'll head up past it. Is that another droga field? It is indeed. There are still lots of things, especially in this area. There's a lot around here. Can't see anything over that side. We'll head slightly left. Does look like water over there. So I'm pretty confident if there's nothing down here, there won't be anything down there. Instead, we'll head up this way. And if it's not here, then I'm kind of at a loss end. Not a wolf den. Aha. Aha. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It was here. We were very close, look. The Stone Jotun Arena. We found it. I mean, that took some time. That took some time. I'm going to go ahead and just quickly save this. And then what I'm going to do is, now we've found it, you come to the middle section here. In the middle section, you open up storage and you have to put 5 of these in. And now we can summon. Now, I'm not ready to summon yet, because this is where the final battle will take place. But I'm not ready to do that. What I need to do is head back, and between now and the next video, I am going to finish all of my upgrades. I am going to craft the best gear that I can craft, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time just getting all of that done, so that when I do come here, I've got a full team that are strong and ready to fight, and we will all attack together. Now, I'll be honest, the AI are not very good. They're really not very good at fighting the final boss. And so archers are the best to take. It's best for you to have archery skill as well. But we need to level up to a good level. And when I say a good level, I mean like level 50 plus. So that is going to be what we're going to focus on. And then we will have the final episode where we fight the final boss. And also, whilst we're here, we'll just look through what we need to do for completion. So we still need to find or slay 15 Droga Bruisers, 15 Droga Rangers. We've already done this one. We need to slay 25 Warriors, 50 Whites, which we're working through. Summon that as well, and slay 15 Followers, which in the middle section, they're the ones that are hard to kill. And then we get this final section here. So still some more work to do to that. In terms of survival, we haven't even been fishing yet. So let's end this episode by fishing, so we can work on that. In terms of building, we need to build 5 cottages. We've not done that yet. 20 hedged walls and 4 watchtowers. So a lot of building work we still need to work on. Crafting. Yep, crafting we are still working through. We still need to craft loads of stuff here, which is just a case of us making it ourselves. There's only 2 sections on crafting. No. Population, we're almost done. So all we need to do is assign 4 villagers to towers of any kind, and we've completed population. That is then done. Food production, yeah, we're still struggling. We need to cook a dozen fish steaks, collect a sizable amount of mushrooms next. We need to cook meat, so we need to barbecue some meat. So yeah, we need to go back to the basics on that one. And then knowledge, we need to discover a rare fish before we can get down to stage 2 and then stage 3. So in terms of the completionist, we've done a lot, we have, but there's still more to do. The stuff we need to do is quite easy. It's just a case of going through a little grind. Another wolfer den. We've pretty much discovered now most of the things in the map. I don't know what's chasing me. Oh, it's these. Okay, yeah. We should be, yeah, nearly back. Not too far now. can see the mine and the outpost. We're back here now. Having a look at what we've got equipment-wise. Loads of coal, loads of fibres, we're good. Now, in terms of logs, long sticks, we're good. Decent amount of iron. Not a huge amount, though. Loads of wild eggs, but not much meat. We've got all the magic. Material-wise, yeah, we've got everything we need. Tools, fully kitted out. Weapons, fully kitted out. Armour, fully kitted out at the current level. And seeds, we've got tons and tons of seeds. So we'll head back and make our improvised weapons. Improved metalworks. Then we can focus on making... By the way, this looks... Okay. They're just kind of chilling there. Yeah, we'll be able to make our tier 4 weapons. If we make a tier 4 axe, we can chop down the willow trees. There is still another type of tree we haven't found yet. We need to select our third guy again now. Put him back in there because he's homeless. We'll go sort him out, give him a roof, which I can do. Alright, so everyone's got a home. We just need these wood shafts. Take the road maker. And we said we're going to go fishing. Just get these finished so they're done. And that's it. The base is done. The walls are getting done. Farm is good. We are in the summer, so we do need to just double check. I don't know if I've set these for the summer. I did not. So now that we're in the summer with this field, we'll do just do cabbage, I guess. Looking, we're going to need 104 seeds. We can just see if we've got those seeds. Yep, 104 seeds there. And we've got carrot seeds as well, so... Right, let's just set these. So this one, flax, as we know. This one, we're going to change this one to just be pure onion. Be onion there as well. And then I guess in the winter, beetroot. Yep. Right. So that field's done. That's flax. That's flax. That means this one. We'll do carrot. And then in the winter, we'll go for beetroot again. Alright, so that's 1, 2. That's the healing, so that's fine. And this one the same. Good. We can go berries again. We haven't got garlic seeds, so we can do garlic. Alright, that's all the fields now done, I hope. Yep. Sorts all of those out. The wood shafts, wood beams, wood posts. They should be easy enough to get done. The builders, having them as well. We just need to upgrade that longhouse, get more beds in there as well. That's kind of a key thing for us to move forward. does feel like the builders are struggling a little bit, so let's see if I can help them out, what they need. Yep. Right, that's it. We don't have anything to bring anyone else in. We need to get a pickaxe. We know we need a pickaxe. And should be able to pick one up. Yes. We've already dropped the tool off, so that's fine. And then the last thing we said we want to do, apart from obviously upgrading this, which we can't do at the moment, because to upgrade this we have to finish this one off. This just needs 5 wood planks and 3 wood shafts. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Interesting, we have nothing here. This person says he needs something, but I don't know what he needs. So there's a bit of a bottleneck here. We need to figure out what's going on. We have no hardwood. We have 5 people working in here, so we need to kind of figure out what's going on here. We're going to go for the hardwood now. Make sure we get those. Which... Okay, so these are just normal long sticks. Let me deposit into here. I think the problem with this is they just don't have the space. That's one more. We also need to make sure we've got all of these done. Now, it looks like most of that wall has been done. Yes, yes. A little bit to do on there. So we'll start working on the next corner now, because I don't know what these actually need. Long sticks, which we've got enough of. So let's do this all the way down to the bottom. Then we'll go fishing. We'll wait till the morning to do fishing. Again, when this invasion comes in 17 days, we want to be ready for it. We need tier 3 walls, ideally. More archer stations. So we'll let that finish first as stage 2. And that's it, we're good. Let's go fishing. I don't know where the fishing rod is actually going to be. I'm going to assume there's not one in there, so I'm going to assume there's one in the other one, because I'm pretty sure I made it. I did not. Okay, so I need to make fishing rod. Oh, that's done. I then need to grab some bait. So for that I can grab some berries. Don't have any berries. Let's grab some red meat instead, because that also works. We have no red meat. I don't believe that. We'll have to get the hunters out again. Looks like I've got a bit of a problem there. Oh, there's berries there. Right, that's fine. We'll take those berries. And we're going to craft some bait. So to do that, we'll be in tools. To the end here, we'll make some berry bait. And then we're just going to stand here with our fishing rod. We're going to put our bait in here and we're going to cast out. Now we've cast it out, we're going to watch the tip of the rod. So what we're looking at is the tip of the rod. You can see it's going to go like that. And it just goes for a bite and then it will go and it will hold it. So just the little ones like that are fine. We're waiting for it to do it a little bit more. Like that. And then we pull it in and we caught fish. Alright, got a sea bass. Nice. So now we need to hire someone to come and work in here. So we're going to put someone in. This person loves fishing. That's great. Oh, but he's in the barracks, which is a shame. He is a good fisherman, though. Do we have anyone else who's a fisherman? Yes. Wood hut. Well, this person's in a wood hut small, but they should be a fisherman, so we're going to put them in instead. Right, so now I've got a fisherman. They'll start fishing full time, which is good, because we need fish oil. It's actually going to be important for us. Let's eat that fish. See, we can do that. We can eat the fish, or we can catch another one. Again, just watching that tip of that rod. What the hell was that? Go. And we caught another one. So we need to make a boat. Because of a boat we can go out there. So we also need to consider making a boat builder. I think we're going to make that, given that's where the gate is. There's quite a bit of stuff here. We'd have to get rid of these reeds first. That works. Yeah, I don't think, sadly, there's enough room anywhere else to put this. Oh. How wrong was I? We'll put it there. We'll get rid of that one. Because then it's just nearer to the back door. So, boat building. That's going to come next. We've done fishing. That's done. Next thing we can do with the fish, however, is you can put the fish on the floor. And once the fish is on the floor, we can gut it. So, press the harvest. And now we've got raw fish meat. And if we're lucky, we might get fish blubber. All good. All the food's gone. Okay. I need to check for the cooking. We've got 1 day, 1 night, I'm assuming. Day shift, night shift. Yeah, we're good. One person homeless. And we actually want to bring in another person, but we need... Yeah, to bring in our last person, we need one more. We can't jump over this now, so we have to go through the gates. All right. We know what's needed. We know what we've got to do. We need 2 large stones, 2 wood shafts and 5 planks. So we'll make that to finish off that building. We'll do all the rest of the upgrades so they're done. We'll do all the outside walls so it's done. But in terms of building now, from a settlement point of view, we've done everything. We can obviously do the improved market. And that's one that we didn't do. So we'll just come over here and queue that one up as well. That will give us 3. We need to do the road going all the way up to the mine we talked about. So for that, I'm just going to turn the mine on so I can see it. The mine is right there. And all I'm going to do is just bring the road planner from here. And I'm just going to go in a straight direction, really. And again, just keep going for that mine. If anything gets in the way, we'll just chop it down. I'll finish off that road, we'll get everything done, and then when you join us in the next episode, we'll be good to go. So, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, it's been a good episode today. We've got a lot done. We've got to build those 4 stones as well. So we'll get all of that done. So we'll have the 4 stones complete. We'll have all of the outside complete. We'll do all of that. I'm going to grind through now and get as much of that done as I can. So that when you join you for the next video, we'll be good to go for the final episode. Take care for now. I'll speak to you soon.